Good morning everybody and welcome to Suchitoto. I'm about an hour and a half away from San Salvador in a beautiful old town with a lot of colonial stylings, cobbled streets. It's really pretty and it's actually believed to be the original site of San Salvador. Now it's quite a small place, so I'm here for a couple of days. I'm going to look around the old town, take some photos of the pretty streets, visit the church, and there's also a really big lake here as well, which I've actually got amazing views of from my hotel. So this is the main road walking into town and it's completely cobbled streets, and then virtually every house is painted different colours, and there's so many flowers here. It's really peaceful. Such a pretty place. Buenos días. Oh. So this is the main square of Suchitoto, and all of the streets seem to lead to this square, and then the focal point behind me, that giant church, which is called the Parish Church of Santa Lucia, and it's really quite a nice thing to look at actually. Now the whole square is really pleasant, quite leafy, lots of flowers, and there's lots of little market stalls and shops around here as well. It seems to me that it's not quite on the tourist trail yet. I haven't really seen any other tourists at the moment. I know at the weekends they have a much bigger market, so it's quite busy and a bit more popular. At the moment I've got it to myself, apart from the locals who seem to be relaxing around the square. All of the streets are just so lovely. There's loads of blues and pinks, lots of flags. It's definitely quite a laid-back place. There's not a huge amount going on, but if you do just want to explore somewhere with classic colonial style and loads of history, this should definitely be on your list. So even though it's a pretty small town, there's a lot of these tuk-tuks to get around on, and I'm guessing it's because it's A, hot, and B, very hilly, that it makes it a bit easier to go around in a tuk-tuk. So there's a lady here called Victoria Acosta, and she's about 98 years old, and she's famous because she's one of the very few people that still roll cigars in the area, and she sells them on. I've been asking a few people where I can find her, and I believe she's 2 streets past the church, so I'm going to go and try and find her and see if I can have a little look at how she produces these cigars. I've just found her house and spoken to one of her family members, and unfortunately she's not very well today and she's sleeping, so it doesn't look like I'll get to visit her, which is a shame. I hope she gets better soon. She's obviously very famous in the area though. I asked quite a few people on the street for directions to her house and everybody knew where she lived, so definitely a local celebrity here. The edge of Suchitoto has great views over Suchitlan Lake, which is a pretty huge lake with a few islands in the middle. You can actually go on boat tours and things like that, but I don't know what the prices are like. So I'm going to walk down to the lake, see what it's all about, and I've just arrived at a place called San Juan, which I think is where the main dock is for the boats. I've just paid $1 to get into this area, which is right by the lake. And I guess we are pretty close to the lake now. There's a few little restaurants up there, a couple of bars. The prices for the boat rides are based on paying for the entire boat, so unless you're with a group, it's actually quite expensive on a backpacker budget. So I might just have to enjoy the lake views from standing on the shore. So this is the entrance to my hotel, Casa 1800. It's got lots of nice little details around. And one of the main features that I actually didn't notice last night, because it was too dark to see, is it's got amazing views over the lake. Has to be one of the best views in the town of the lake. Let's just walk out there now. So this is the coffee shop and restaurant area. And then you can see the whole of the lake here. It looks amazing. Check out this view. So this is where I had breakfast this morning. So this morning there were loads of little colourful birds up in that tree, and then now in later afternoon there's loads of birds of prey flying around. I don't know if you can see them just above me there.